Hi there, signs of Gemini. This is Kim, here to do your messages that you need to hear for your next 3 days. But this time, I think it's been a while. Since I've done a Celtic cross for you. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm pulling from Sci-Fi Tarot, Todd Alcott's Sci-Fi Tarot for this. And I will use regular Rider Waite Tarot to clarify, as well as the 108 Oracle. Kind of gives a good combination here. Oh, goodness. What's going on for Geminis that are being drawn to this reading? What's going on for Geminis drawn to this reading? All right, and I'm opening... Keep cutting it at that. 3 of Swords. All right, okay. So, yeah, open up for your spirit team and your angels to kind of like channel through. There's something fishy going on here. I'm seeing the 7 of Swords now while I'm shuffling, and the 3 of Swords wanted to come out twice. I don't know. I'm not getting a good feeling with that right off the bat. 5 of Swords. For Gemini. What's going on with Geminis drawn to this reading? That's no surprise. Not surprising. Last reading we did, there was a divine connection coming in. It was like a vow, but there was a very strong feeling like it was something coming in. All right. Like you were going through something right now, you know. I do 2 for the outcome. That's interesting. I have the 10 of Cups on the bottom. Okay, so 10. When it's on the bottom like that, I mean, usually put the deck like this. I'll put it up like this so we can see it. But there's a message here that you don't see that 10 of Cups coming. Okay? That it's something that you are going to have this completion here. Okay, 10 of Cups is your heaven on earth. It's where everything's good. Family, home, happiness, all of that. But yeah, I think that there's a situation that you're coming out of right now. 8 of Cups with escape is on the bottom, like underneath that, and then the Ace of Wands. And I think that's all like leading up to this. 10 is telling us to have patience with divine timing, because something's getting wrapped up, it feels like. All right. Yeah. The 2 of Pentacles here is your past position, but since we're using a special deck, I'm going to read what's on the card, because it's a little bit, it may have something actually to do with your situation, where it says trapped between 2 realities. Can she keep her balance? Okay, this is when, so it's taking a little different spin on the card of always being kind of like here and there at the same time, trying to stay present, maybe while you're actually staying busy with other things. To me, this feels, there's two of Pentacles on the bottom too. Because the issue is the 10 of Wands, you know, and so with the 3 of Swords as the challenge, it's screaming that there's a situation that you're done with, and the challenge is the complete ending. Maybe you know that something's going to be painful, or I don't know. The breakup is the challenge. Tell me more about this two of Pentacles here. King of Cups reverse. King of Cups reverse. Look, for some of you all, you're dealing with somebody who's like very emotionally, they're not balanced, or this situation where there's a change here with a soul contract, a commitment, even a marriage, something that's like ended or coming apart. It's maddening. It's frustrating. It's emotionally, it's hard to handle, hard to stay balanced. But you may also be dealing with someone who's not very balanced. Maybe they have anger issues. Yeah. So there's something new on the horizon that you can see with the Three of Wands. This Four of Wands reverse and the Hierophant reverse. Yeah, to me that symbolizes the breaking of a path, or like you know, your allegiance to somebody, and something is changing, and somebody might be moving. Like this is it's the end of this contract. I think it's been heavy, it's been burdensome, but I think you're gonna like what your expansion is here in the future, though. And I would say let's not look too much at the past, but I feel like this is what's coming to a completion right now. So I'm not sure, but we have the Seven of Cups up here at the Destiny spot. We also have it down here. Usually speaking to many choices or options. And there's also that side note that, you know, not all the options might be exactly clear to you at this time. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. The Queen of Cups. Now you have the King of Cups here coming into the environment. This one upright. This Queen of Cups upright. But you see how in this deck, this Queen of Cups is putting the lid on her cup. She's having to end something so that she can give all of the emotional love, care, support, compassion to herself at this time. It is about self-love at this moment. It could be that the cup was like turned over with this other person. I think these are different people. These two Kings of Cups, I think they are two different people. I think that is a divine counterpart. Let's pull from this deck and tell me about this situation. For Gemini, what's going on? Yeah. Ostrich trap in the reverse, or ostrich trap. We could look at it upright too, but the way that's coming out is saying that we're no longer ignoring what's not working for us. You know, if we've been in a situation, you know, there's sometimes that we're in relationships, we try to make something work, but kind of knowing that it's not working in the back of our head or back of our mind, or there's something that we feel like is happening but we're not necessarily sure, so we're just not going to look at it all together for the sake of kind of like keeping things normal, or just going for the sake of keeping something just going. That can be the ostrich trap, but I feel, yeah, like that's reversing. No more avoidance. If something has to have a completion, like, you will have it. Because with the Ten of Wands, you've carried in this relationship, Three of Swords, this can even involve more than just one person. This could be two or more people, but it's where you've carried a lot on your shoulders. You've carried a lot of burdens. You've done a lot, maybe even physically. You've done, feel like you've put more into something only to get hurt, backstabbed, betrayed, or even cheated on. And so, yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. So this self-love is a good thing. This is a good thing. The Castle. pride, recognition, position for achievements, ego, pride. Ego or pride could have kept us in a situation for longer than it was maybe good for us. But it's time. And also, that card can be talking here, you know, in this spread about moving on to, you know, a different phase, a different cycle, a different relationship, because it's time that you actually get the recognition you deserve. You get seen as you're supposed to, feel love like you're supposed to, you know, and it says it's time. Oh, and happening now. And the biker is about freedom and standing up for yourself. So something's happening now. It's time for action. Things are fast-tracked to unfold quickly and smoothly. And happening now, the situation or event in question is occurring right now. And this is something that the high priestess in you just kind of knows. In your heart space, in your intuition. I don't think you let this situation affect you with too awful bad. Like, I don't think you're letting it color your next relationship or your view of how love is. Because I'm picking up an understanding of a feeling that something was a little karmic. In that sense, and maybe served a purpose. But it still might be time to go towards something different. And you kind of, there's sadness, there's disappointment with how we're feeling. 5 of Cups is kind of like, it's sadness over these past things, these past disappointments, past people. That's what we're feeling at the moment. But the heart knows here what the heart knows, and the heart knows that it's like time for a vision, time for something. Tell me what the high priestess knows for sure it's time for. Your 10 of Cups. And it's in the reverse, the way it's flipping out, which it means that, okay, that thing that you don't see coming, that you know when something's missing from your completion. It's 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 10, 10, 10. Big completions. The high priestess in your heart space knows, yeah, there's something here that's missing from this. Maybe it was a scar on the heart, you know, a heartache where it's just like, we can't really go back after some kind of certain event. Karmic, loose ties, cords cut and everything's dropped, you know. That's kind of what I'm feeling here with that. So high priestess knows that the heart can feel more, or wants to feel more of this loving, happy experience that you can experience in life. Tell me about how we're feeling. Well, that we've been waiting on the right situation to come in, I think. The Hangman and the Lovers here. And I think the Lovers is indicating somebody new coming in. A soulmate. Empress, too, on the bottom. Somebody to create with. Somebody to build something big with. So I think the high priestess knows that you have kind of like a different perspective or a different outlook on all of this. And your intuition is telling you that there's a divine counterpart, or there is a soulmate who's really supposed to be on your path for a very important decision. I feel like this is somebody new. Tell me more about how we're feeling. Yeah, the 3 of... It's like another 3 of Swords. So we're feeling hurt. We're feeling like something has to end. Or we're feeling like there's going to be a breakup. And somebody really from the past who really hurt us. Made us upset, hurt us. Heartache, interference, sorrow, grief, funk, sadness, mourning. A letdown. That's what it feels like. A letdown. Somebody let you down. Okay, on the positive note, what's coming? What's coming is this King of Cups energy, upright, master of his own heart. Somebody, it's somebody that's like mature and balanced, who has maybe been through the same stuff as you. Gosh, are you dealing with a Scorpio? Here's that ending. Here's this big time ending. It's weird. You may have somebody coming in as something is ending. You may have somebody coming in that's more of a match for you. This was painful. This went on a long time. 10. Look at all these 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4 now. Big completions. 10s are completions. So you're having to make decisions here that ultimately this puts you in as master of your own heart. All right. Tell me more about this. Hardship, misfortune, having to overcome, and adversity. The broken vase, something that didn't work out, but what's coming together? That's what I'm saying. I'm getting this message of, yes, something is closing out, but your intuition is telling you that something much better, something that actually leads to your 10 of Cups, is coming in. It's all here in this symphony. Every note played in a different way comes together. I mean, it sounds really beautiful. It's cohesion, right? Cohesion. It's in order. It's coming together the right way, even if it's heartbreaking to go through this. I'm sorry. This is what's coming in, though. This is what's like going to restore things in your, as well as it looks like a big financial opportunity here. Or there is a situation where you could have been with somebody for a long time that you didn't even feel safe with, that you didn't feel like your heart could be safe with this person or people, actually. And so something's coming in and you're going to feel, I like this on the emerald, which is thinking of the heart chakra. I love this. I love it. It's like something that comes in, it's soul restoration. It makes us I'm just getting that vibe of feeling like you can have faith in love again. You can believe in it again. Free-flowing love, mature love, heart chakra. This is really about opening up to the abundance within you too. So if you've had some painful issues here when it comes to finances, even though I don't see too much of that as being an issue, but a broken vase can be that. 3 of Swords can be a loss that we had taken. This is going to open you up to abundance of wealth also. I think that there's a mix here, though, with this. Something's going to make you believe in love again, Gemini. All right, 7 of Cups. Can be a card of escapism or many choices, many choices. For your new journey, the Fool. So maybe there's several choices on this new journey. This is opening up to that. This Queen of Wands in the reverse. Usually I just get that as a sign to say that it's okay to be bold and confident. It's about this, about all of these choices, about this new thing, new beginning. But I will say, if it represents a person, you could have been dealing with something where, like, if that's a person, they're not the nicest type of person, the Queen of Wands reverse. And, oh, okay. Listen, they're coming at me with a very specific message that this is a friend of this group, or that this is an outside energy. This is somebody who's I'm wondering if escapism is like their thing, if they're more worried in how they can escape in life, manipulating things in order to get what they want. There's something here about that person possibly that could be a distraction for to you for your new journey. I'm picking up Aries, Scorpio, and yeah, strong Aries here on that. I'm really picking that up more as like being an influence, like a person, an outside person, somebody that you kind of have to watch out for, somebody that could slow you down. Tell me more here about this goal and destiny. I think you're going to have a path that kind of leads you away from that person, and I think you should probably take it. Like if that's your option, and you have like if there's one road you can go on and it leads to even darker times, this road here leads to light. And so you have a direction change, a shift. It always takes confidence and boldness to be like, yeah, I'm going to go in a different direction. But oftentimes we're waiting on that opportunity, right? So I mean, it's not like all of us wouldn't do exactly what we wanted to at any moment, but sometimes we're waiting for the right opportunity to come. So, and this does say multiple choice alternatives. I think you're going to end up being very brave and confident in picking a decision or a choice that you would never have done before in your life. You're opening up to something kind of new. I think you're like going to surprise yourself by this new direction that you choose, and you're going to surprise everybody around you who is associated with kind of this darker energy too. Like, I can't believe they did that. Hey, maybe you meet a divine counterpart, and then it's just like all of a sudden, like with the divine counterpart, I get the feeling like you would just kind of know immediately. It wouldn't be like you're forcing or rushing things, but I feel like once you meet this energy, you would want to just kind of make some kind of big choice, big decision. So that's what I see you doing. Actually, that's what I see you doing. The Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. It's the future energy. It says it came from nowhere and it changed everything. I love it because it is like in the tarot, you always have this hand, like it's the hand of God giving you a gift, big financial blessing. So this road or this path, it can be it can be something that is associated with money, money, stability, 10 of Pentacles, really. And the sun in the reverse, I like it. I like it because not only do we have an amazing amount of 10s on the board, which means like, what are you, perfect 10? You're a perfect 10. We have all of these completions and what you don't see coming, because this is something that's going to come to light for you. Wow. Yeah, you really don't see it come. It comes from nowhere. Like, you really don't see this coming. It's wealth. It's the heart. Look, you have every element of the 10s out here to tell you it's done. This hard crap is done. It's behind you. Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, all reaching a conclusion here. And I think it happens fast. I think it happens fast, but this turning point that you're going to have, it's like, oh, well, this came in really fast. It feels like it came from nowhere, but the truth is the momentum, the High Priestess knew, your heart knew that something went on too long, that it had, if you're feeling this bad about a situation, then it has to be wrapping up, surely, right? And then maybe another year went by because that's how life is sometimes. But that this is actually it is what Spirit is trying to say, is that there is something that's going to come in out of the blue. You're not going to see it. It's not going to be completely lit up for you until it's here. And with the 7 of Wands, I love the 7 of Wands because it's in the hope and maybe fear. Yeah, I don't think it's a fear here, because this is actually about bravery, standing up for yourself. But another, one of my favorite cards is the 7 of Wands, because you can look around for signs and synchronicities, kind of like to help you. It's like Spirit helping you, pointing you in what direction to take action in, or how to take action. You're definitely asserting yourself. You're standing up for yourself. You're getting what you want, and there's going to be some real movement. Now, that can be in itself a little scary, but that's what I think you're hoping for, is this movement. So I have the Page of Wands with the Devil. A new day dawns on the planet of spirit. This is fun, playful, and passionate. And the Devil, it can be an energy of somebody, like, I'm kind of picking it up as an energy of somebody who ends up falling for you really quick. Oh, somebody I think they're a divine counterpart, though, is what I'm getting, is this odd contrast with that card. It's not about your fears. It's not about this other thing that's definitely ending, sticking around, because it's definitely ending. I think it has to do with the way that you make somebody feel. Okay, they're saying it's predictive. It's predictive for this person that's coming into your life. They're going to feel, and you're going to feel, mutually playful, like a child again, like to where like anything's possible. But also, you may fall very quickly. That might be a little scary. It may feel like infatuation or obsession or something like that. But I'm not really actually even getting it as that. I'm getting it as like, this is going to be the feeling. The feeling. It's like your angels and your spirit guides are going to tell you in some odd way, it's okay to be obsessed with this type of love. It's okay to be, not, you know what I mean? Not in a bad way. But, like, it's okay for you to feel this much for this new start. Or feel this much passion. King of Wands reverse. Goodness. King of Wands reverse. Whoa, the Tower. And change. So if there was, like, a couple here, Queen of Wands reverse, King of Wands reverse, Knight of Swords, the Tower, it's just coming down, and that's the change. They're kind of like reiterating it. And there's no more falseness or pretending that somebody might still be in their ego, pretending like everything's working and they've got it together, but they just really don't. And to me, that's like a complete loss of passion between two people. And that's changing. And that's talking about the situation that's ending because of the Tower energy. But don't fear the Tower. There's something good's coming in. Here, let's get some more 108 and let's ask about this good stuff coming in. Oh. Fast, too. The Knight of Swords. Okay, the good stuff coming in. Flag, achievement, recognition, success, victory, plans coming to fruition, carry the day, bragging rights, the empty nest, and this like describes your whole reading. Cycle completion, a new life. Something you are going to really like. I like the empty nest card because it is moving on in its completions. Opening up to a new experience. Doesn't have to be a fire sign. We do have fire signs mentioned here, but person of fire, the trend-setting leader, confident, visionary, catalyst, energetic, what in the world? Energetic, entrepreneur, sexy, outgoing, creative, ruthless, courageous, strong-willed. But the pearl is opening up to this new experience. I think you're that influential person. I think that's talking about you. I think you feel like you're going to feel really good about this. Not going to feel like the Five of Cups anymore. And it's a big yes from the universe. The answer is yes. It is on track at this time for you to rise up like the hot air balloon. You're going to feel uplifted. You're going to feel freedom. That Tower coming down for these past things is going to feel like a relief to you, because you're going to be taken out of that situation like in a hot air balloon, ascension, feeling good, uplifting. Yeah, so that's what I have for you all. I'm sending you love, light. Bye, guys.